Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. My name is Nushamimi binti Zainuddin. My metro ID is CV24118. My role is as the project manager of this team. We are going to present you a project report. Our case study is Shopee. We are from section 01D. We are group 01 and our lecture's name is TS Dr. Fauzia binti Zainuddin. Before that, allow me to introduce you to our team members. The first one is me. The second one is Becca Abdullah Omar Bano. The metro ID is CB24141 and he is a system analyst. The second one is Chan Shui. Her metro ID is CB24129 and she is a programmer. The fourth one is Haris Sinabesan, anak lelaki Manokaran. The metro ID is CB24127 and he is a tester. As you can see, this is our case study, Shopee, and this is the Shopee link. As you can see, this is the brief explanation of our case study, that is Shopee. The case study for BCS 1023 of software engineering is based on our group selected marketplace in Malaysia, which is Shopee. We will only consider the website of Shopee and exclude the application of Shopee. Shopee is launched in 2015 in several markets, which is Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Taiwan, and Philippines. Shopee rose quickly to popularity by beating e-commerce competitions such as Lazada and Carousel. And here, as you can see, is the Shopee's main user interface.
The objective of Shopee portal is to connect the buyers and seller into one community. It's a platform that's designed to provide customers with easy access, secure online shopping experience by providing one-stop center for wide selections and social community for exploration. Info service that provided by Shopee website included product discovery, delivery, secure payment, customer service, and promotion. For the product discovery, Shopee website is provide a wide range of selections that customer can search any product follow their desire that increase usability of the website. Then the delivery service also have cooperating with the logistics such as J&T and CityLink Express. Then a secure payment system ensure that buyers only release payment after receiving their product in specified conditions. Then for the customer service, Shopee has a dedicated help center for customer inquiries and complaints. Software engineering is important in developing the Shopee online portals because it's laid out the structure for online platform. So the developer implements software engineering in the website such as design, testing, operations, and maintenance to make sure the website is well used by customer, which are dependable, without any errors, maintainable, and efficient.
Hello everyone, my name is Bakr Abdullah Marbano. My metric ID is 24141. Today I'm going to present to you question 4.1 and 4.3. First of all, we as a software team decided to use the incremental software process model to develop Shopee's website. First of all, we are going to talk about the detailed process activities for Shopee website. The process activities are divided in 4 parts, which are specification, development, validation, and evolution. First of all, we are going to gather and document the stakeholders' requirements, whether they were functional or non-functional, and transform them from user requirements to system requirements. And then we move on to development, where we will design the Shopee website and implement the stakeholders' requirements on the website. And we will independently test the Shopee website and present it to the stakeholders to gain their validation. And finally, after the project is done, we will keep up with the Shopee website to make sure that it's changed according to changing trends and customer changing requirements, and also face any upcoming errors that might occur. And due to the software process model being incremental, that means that the process of testing the website and implementing the changes will be easy, since in the incremental process model, you can easily go back from the development stage to the specification stage. Now we will talk about why we as a software team chose the incremental software process model. We can divide the reasons to 2 reasons. The first reason is that because Shopee is destined to be a worldwide used app, it must be flexible and easier to accommodate to changing user requirements. Shopee is expected to be popular around the world, so the website must be flexible to adapt to new customers. The second reason is that it will be easier to get feedback from the stakeholders on the development work that has been done. We can later modify the current process and further build the Shopee website based on their feedback.
These are the provide expected deliverables for each process activity. The first one is specification. There are 3. The first one is feasibility report. It can obtain when feasibility study has been successfully done. The second one is it makes sure the Shopee website is possible to build within the budget. The second one is user and system requirement. It can be obtained when we conduct requirement specification. The third one is requirement document. That is the official structure document that include both system and user requirement. For design and implementation, there are 2 expected deliverables. The first one is system architecture, which is important outcome for this activity since it is structured solution that meets all technical and operational requirements while optimizing common attributes. The second one is for interface specification that include user interface specification, which is a structured document which captured all details of user interface in Shopee, such as search bar and promotion display. These are the interaction styles that I apply to my case study, that is Shopee. First of all is the menu selection. The menu selection is presented to the user with a list of options to choose from. It is a structured way to guide the users through the options by selecting items from menus. The features like Shopee, cash on delivery, is a dedicated option for users to use COD as a payment method. This style is chosen for ease of use since it makes it easy for users to quickly find categories such as product, deals, and support. The second one is direct manipulation. It allows user to do interaction with object on the screen laptop directly rather than need to go to the through complex commands. The icons to guide user, making the help center easy to use even for beginners. User can directly click on topics like how to make a payment or return item without needing technical knowledge. User are less likely to make errors. The third one is form fill-in. It is a interaction style that is specifically designed for structured data entry. It has guidance for user with labels in the form to provide clear instruction and to reduce user confusion. This forming style is good and ideal for collecting and organizing this address data effectively.
Now we will move on to the fifth question, where we would identify and describe three interaction styles that have been applied in our case study. First of all, there are three interaction styles that are used in Shopee's website. The first one being direct manipulation, which is one of the easiest and most used interaction style in global websites, as it helps visualize the offer services with different designs, while every design is easy for the user to understand. In Shopee, one of the main examples of direct manipulation style uses is the wishlist management, where you can easily duplicate the number of items or delete them or find items that are similar to the product you chose. Then we move on to the menu selection. That is the style where the user selects a command from a predefined selection of commands, arranged in menus, and observes the effect. One of the many examples of menu selection uses in Shopee website is in the main interface, where if you put the mouse marker on the globe eye icon, a menu will appear, providing you the option to choose between the offered languages. Then we move on to the third and last interaction style, which is form fill-in. Form fill-in is a straight-up forward interaction style. It is mostly used in websites that requires information from you. In this example, we will take the interface of adding a credit card on Shopee, where as you can see in the picture, you must provide the Shopee website of your credit card information for it to be linked to your account.
Hi, my name is Chen Shui. My matrix number is CB24129, and I'm a programmer in this project. Today we're going to discuss three interaction styles that has been applied in the Shopee website system, which include menu selection, form fill-in, and direct manipulation. A menu represents a series of options that demonstrate on the interface of Shopee website. As you can see, so all the product has been classified in menu of categories with icon and memory. So user can simply find any product they want from the list of the categories. After the user click on the product that they want to explore, they can see the product from different brands and the top sold product and latest or the most popular one. So other than this, user also can use the search filter, which can follow their preference to adjust the price range or shipping method and some rating based on the review of buyers to find the product that they meet their requirements. Form fill-in also offer interaction style which allow user to enter their information to the email provider. This interaction style is easy to learn and checkable. Let's take a look at example. When user already decide the product that they want to purchase in their shopping cart, and then they click on the checkout button. So in the checkout interface, user require to provide some info such as their contact number, shipping address, shipping option, and payment method to ensure the product can be delivered accurately. Direct manipulation is an interaction style that allows user to interact with product on Shopee website in a direct way where clicking happens. Since user click on the product image, then they can start to read the detailed introduction for the interested product. For example, selling price, rating, specification and description of product, delivery time, and review from buyers. So it's easier for buyers to do comparison and research for the product they wanted to buy.
Hello everyone, my name is Haris Yunesan, ID number 24127. My role in this software project is the tester. My interaction styles are natural language, menu selection, and form filling. As for natural language, it allows users to interact with the website using their natural language, whether it is written or spoken. The advantage is it is accessible by casual users and easily extended. The disadvantage is it is difficult to understand by machines. The example that I've given here is the search bar in Shopee website. The search bar allows natural language interaction, where the user searches a desired product in the search bar. The Shopee website then sends the input to the data server and finds the best result for the search. It then displays the results back to the user. Second is menu selection. Menu selection is an interaction where it allows customer to choose from a set of options which are grouped together logically. The advantage of this interaction is it reduces error and little typing is required. This is especially good because when typing, even if a user made a small simple mistake in their spelling, the system may not process it. So it is good. However, for the disadvantage, the menu selection becomes too complex if there are too many menu options. So it will be a hassling to choose from. Now, let us look at the example that I've given. I have highlighted the notification menu. When we tap on the notification, it will automatically suggest some options underneath. The options under the notification menu selection are logically grouped, such as order updates, promotions, wallet updates, and Shopee updates. Next is form filling. It is basically a form of data entry where users have to fill in with information. The advantage is it is easier to understand. The disadvantage is it is consuming screen space. The example that I've given here is the login form in Shopee. It is where users have to fill in their information to authenticate and log in by using their password. The user should not be allowed to log in if they enter the wrong information. If the user has an account but forgot their password, Shopee should send a verification email to change their password.
These are the three factors that influence the confidence gained from VAB activities based on my case study that is Shopee and also based on my role. First of all is the software function. It refers to specific tasks or operation that a software application is designed to perform. As for my role as the project manager, I must ensure all detailed requirement gathering and function specification for each software component. I also must oversee the functional testing of key modules such as order management to verify their accuracy and reliability. I also must make sure that the Shopee order management system must handle tasks like processing order, coordinating with logistic providers, and provide real-time tracking. The second one is user expectation. The user expectation influence confidence is Shopee's user aspect of secure and user-friendly experience. As a project manager, I will conduct usability testing to ensure the website interface is intuitive and responsive. I also will monitor and validate system performance during peak periods, such as flash sales, to ensure smooth operation. Lastly is the marketing environment. The activities ensure the platform can handle emerging trends, seasonal sales, and high user traffic. As a project manager, I can make plan and execute load testing to stimulate traffic during major events like 11/11 mega sale. I also must ensure that the system is adaptable to changes in market trends without introducing critical errors. For example, during events like flash sales, the system must handle increased user activity, large transaction volumes, and dynamic price changes.
Now we will move on to the sixth question, where we will describe.
These are the three factors that influence the confidence gained from VAB activities based on my case study that is Shopee and also based on my role.
Now we will move on to the sixth question, where we will describe three factors that influences the confidence gained from verification and validation in our case study. Then we must name one example of a highly critical function of Shopee website. First of all, we have to define the three factors, which are software function, user expectations, and marketing environment. Software functions means that we as a software team should focus on the highly critical functions. I, as a system analyst, should make sure that those functions are at a great level in quality. Then we move on to user expectations. It is my job as a system analyst to make sure that our project, which is Shopee website, meets or exceeds the end user's expectations. That means that I will rely on making the Shopee website unique and that the website meets the user expectations of usability, performance, and reliability. Then we move on to marketing environment. To fully gain the stakeholders' confidence, it is my role as a system analyst to make sure that the Shopee website be released as soon as possible due to the stakeholders' request to compete early in the market environment. And lastly, we will talk about an example of a critical function, and the example is I chose is user authentication in account management. This function is where the user will be obligated to make an account that defines them, where they can manage their shipments and link their credit cards with high security. I, as a system analyst, should ensure that the user can sign up to make an account and log in easily through email or QR. Thank you for listening. Now we move on to our respected programmer.
Verification and validation activities play a crucial role to ensuring the software quality and reliability in development. Three factors that influence confidence gain, which are software functions, user expectations, and marketing environment. Software functions show that the level of confidence depends on how critical the software is to an organization. So, as a programmer, I need to write an efficient code to enhance user experience. I would like to implement the code to calculate the price of items without any errors. It's the most important part in the checkout session. User expectation is one of the factors that influence the confidence gains. So I'm a programmer. I have the responsibility to develop a software in meeting user expectation from usability, stability of performance, and error handling. I need to improve the database queries and make sure the backend API can handle many requests at the same time efficiently. When payment fails, our system can provide a clear feedback to the customer also. Lastly, face monitoring the marketing environment can avoid risk because the development team can make a better decision. So as a programmer, I would like to develop the feature that can direct achieve user expectation. And I think that for frequent collaboration with tester team is also important. Like if I want to implement some new promotion codes in the checkout session, tester team can make sure the discount logic and code can be functioned under various conditions. From my perspective, a highly critical support function could be the 24/7 customer service in Shopee website. This ensures that customer can always reach out for help or assistance when they're facing any problem, regardless the time and business hours. For example, if customer facing any problem on using Shopee website, they can just scroll to the bottom and find the customer service, click into Help Center. Each issue and problem that faced by user before has been classified as different categories. There are also some hot question and famous question that usually asked by customer. If your question cannot find solution at here, you can also contact the Shopee customer service, which is 24 hours special.
First is software function. The Shopee website is very critical to the Shopee business. The software function of Shopee is product discovery, delivery, secure payment, customer services, and promotions. The Shopee website has to be tested many times in order to gain confidence. I, as a tester, should conduct verification and validation activities such as automated static analysis to discover and fix the errors and show the process to stakeholders. I should also conduct software testing such as development testing, release testing, and user testing. For example, I should test the software functions such as bill payment and item tracking in component testing by integrating them together. I should also conduct sandbox testing. Next is user expectation. Since Shopee is an e-commerce, it is natural to have low expectation because the seller is afraid of not getting payment and the buyer is afraid of scam. I, as a tester, should conduct user testing such as alpha testing, beta testing, and user acceptance testing to boost their confidence. Users should interact with the website early before release to boost their confidence. I should also conduct user surveys. The example here shows that users are comfortable with using Shopee website. Third factor is marketing environment. Getting Shopee to market early may be more important than finding defects in the Shopee website. I, as a tester, should conduct tests as quickly as possible to release Shopee to the market to make users familiar with Shopee. This can help eliminate competitors such as Lazada or other e-commerce websites. For me, the highly critical software function is payment. The Shopee website should ensure that it can conduct secure transactions to improve its dependability. As a tester, I should test and ensure that Shopee allows customers to choose their preferred payment type, such as online banking. During payment, the interoperating payment page should be authorized by asking for passwords. If the items delivered are damaged, I should test and ensure that Shopee guarantee is working. It should ask for proof. If all the requirements are met, a refund should be made if the items delivered are actually damaged. This can increase usability among Shopee customers. Next, there are four factors that influence the software post-development dedicated to maintenance cost factors. Explain in detail by providing related examples from the case study for only two factors. The factors are team stability, staff skills, contractual responsibility, program age and structure. The two factors that we have chosen are program age and structure and also staff skills. First, let us look about program age and structure. The Shopee website is considered a young system. As we can see from the example here, the Shopee website was launched in 2015. Since it is young, it is easier to understand for maintenance purposes. Next is staff skills. Staff should have the experience and skill to completely analyze the problem and properly fix it. The example that I've given here is job as a data center site operation engineer in Shopee. The scope of this job is managing and maintaining the data server environment. It is to ensure high availability and the security of the data stored in Shopee website. The staff skills influence the maintenance costs because new faults will not be introduced and detectable faults will be successfully fixed. Since we can see that there are many requirements to work in Shopee, So we can see that Shopee only wants the best of the best to work there. So the maintenance cost of Shopee will be reduced.